Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing the new NYX concealer, Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer and contour. I don't use it as contour because I don't like using concealer as contour because it just gets a huge mess. Anyways, if you guys want to know what I thought about this product, then just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do something beauty. Woo! Well, as you know, my channel has changed a bit. But I don't want to lose the beauty aspect of my channel, and I got this in PR, and I feel like you guys would really want me to review this. It's the NYX concealer. It's the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer. As you guys know, I am aging. We all are, right? Every minute we're aging. And I am 31. Can you believe it? I can. But I'm looking at myself in the mirror because I have a scratch right here. My daughter is 2 and she didn't want to leave the park, so we're working on it. But so I want to review this because I'm having a lot of problems lately with my under eyes. They crease a lot, they're very dry. I do use eye cream and I've been trying to change it up and it's just not working out for me. My eye wrinkles are getting even worse. It's just part of aging. I have to accept it. As you can tell, I do have a lot of dark circles under my eyes. So we're gonna have to work through that. A lot of pigmentation and broken capillaries throughout my skin. So let's hope and pray that this works and it stays and it doesn't, well, A, irritate me, or B, crease, or just not have enough coverage. So I'm just gonna get into it because I always ramble. But NYX came out with the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer and Contour. I don't like to contour with concealer. It just doesn't work out for me always. They came out with a lot of shades, which we love, a good shade range. Usually in a lot of things I am soft beige, but we will see if I am in the concealer or not. I don't like to do my under eyes too light because when I do that, it accentuates the wrinkles. Like, it looks like chalk. So I am going to try vanilla, natural, and soft beige and see if they work. All the rest I'm donating. I always donate colors that I don't use, or, you know, I just have a big pile. Friends go through it, then I donate the rest. Because what am I going to do with the dark concealer? Like, you know what I mean? Nothing. One eye I'm going to put a brightener on, just because I feel like I want to give it a shot where a brightener, you could use it with the brightener and then nothing. So like just the concealer. So I'm gonna go get my brightener, hold on. So I self-tanned today, if you guys couldn't tell. It's like the, you know, the guide color because I haven't washed it off. But yeah, so I self-tanned and I look a little cray-cray. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Becca brightening, what's this called? Primer. It's one of my favorite primers. It brightens but doesn't sit in pores. And it dries down to a finish where, okay, so I don't like it on my forehead too much, so I'm just going to put it on the perimeter and not where the texture is. But it dries down to a place where it really sticks and it looks great in photos. It sticks to the foundation, so it looks really good with photos. And it's something that I really like. Yeah. I'm not going to get into anything else that I'm using except for to let you guys know what I'm using. Wait, that didn't make any sense. But I want to let you guys know what I'm using, but I don't want to like give a tutorial on it. I'm going to go in and test and see what color is the best one for my skin tone. Like I said, I don't like to over highlight. So we're going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with these 3 colors thinking that they are my shade range. It is vanilla, soft beige, and natural. So, as you can see, I have a lot of issues. Broken capillaries, dark circles, and melasma. I'm just going to swatch these right now. Ooh, and I have a scratch under my eye, so. That's light. It's very light. Okay, so my first impressions all of those, here, let me put this mirror over here so I can show you guys what I'm thinking here. All of those are very dark. And then this one looks a little too peachy light, but it might be good to correct. This is the third palest, and then this is the second to third palest, and fourth palest. Yeah, way too light. I'm thinking, okay. That's way too light. I'll give that one to my sister. Okay, as you can tell though, it's oxidizing. Like, look at that, that's so orange. Ugh. Okay, so this is the range of what my skin tone is. Anything darker than that is too dark, these two. And then anything lighter than that is too light. I think that those are too light anyway to go under my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off my face and then put my foundation on and see which one would be better with this foundation. I'm going to use a brightener on this eye and then nothing on this eye. This eye is actually the one that probably needs the brightener the most because I have a lot of problems there. But we're going to put the concealer to the test. Putting some brightener there. That's a lot. We'll see how it goes. I put the brightener on this eye. I'm going to put concealer on that eye. I'm thinking I'm natural. The soft beige looked a little too much, so I'm thinking I'm the natural color. We're going to do it on this. Yeah, we're going to put it on this eye. Okay, that's too dark. Maybe not. Okay, so already that in person is way too dark for concealer. So I'm going to have to, yeah, I should have used this. I'm mixing it with vanilla. I'm going to do the same thing to that eye too. Okay, first impressions, I'm putting too much on. But I feel like I don't know, first impressions, it just kind of feels like regular concealer. Almost feels like it's a very thicker, like look how thick that is. So I'm just surprised to see what it will do for me. But I'm kind of pissed off because it's a little too light for me. I think it's because I'm tan. Maybe after I set my face. That coverage though, like look at that coverage. Incredible. I wish I would have done a before shot. If I did, I'll put it in there. That coverage, look at that. Okay, I want to let you guys know that that coverage is incredible, and I didn't really expect that from NYX. I don't know why, maybe because it's drugstore, I just didn't expect that from NYX, and I'm loving these two colors together. They do oxidize, but I feel like it looks really good. As you guys can see, when I smile, my lines are kind of, but I didn't set it yet, so we'll see when I set it. I don't like to use too much powder under my eyes, but I feel like this needs to be set. This is Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder. It's alright. So I only like to set where like I really get those really fine lines just right there, because this area of my bag, can you focus on me, bitch? This area of my bag gets super dry, like alligator skin. So I'm just gonna set the bag area, like the straight under eye. And as of right now, looks great. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do this eye that has the brightener on it. Yeah, that's really a yellow. Why does it look more yellow on this side? But the coverage, I can't get over this coverage. on my forehead, I'm gonna use a darker color so it's not like so like highlighted. I'm gonna use the soft beige color on my forehead, just right here. We'll see how it does because I have a ton of texture there. And yeah, so as you can see, it's not my color, but I am self-tan, so hopefully. Ooh! Ooh! It's doing really well actually on my forehead. I love this! It's doing really, really well on my forehead and nothing ever does. I want to use that as foundation. See, the brightening side is a lot more brighter. Yeah, you can't see like this right here. You can see the darkness of my bag. The brightening side, I this duo right here. I think I might have found my go-to right now. Using Laura Mercier's brightening powder. Bitch. I found my go-to. The hydration of the under eye brightener with that concealer is magic. Complete magic. I'm not creasing. I'm not doing anything. As you can see, I'm super bright on this side. And on this side, you can see the bag and it is a little bit more dry. But like I said, this is my problem eye. But I didn't use the brightener on this eye and you can kind of tell. So, oh. I'm so happy right now. You have no idea. Like, I'm so stoked that that looks pretty good. Okay. Well, I like it. So let me go ahead and put the rest of my face on. It's starting to break up right there when I put some other powder over it. As you can see, I have a dark spot there. So it is starting to break up when I put powder over it. Man, I'm pissed off because on this side where I use the brightener, it looks amazing. And then on this side where I didn't use the brightener, it looks bad. Damn it. Okay, I kind of want to put a little bit more. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope that this doesn't look terrible. Oh, I hope this doesn't look cakey. Believe that. That Becca brightener really did wonders. I must say though, layering this, it's actually not that bad. Oh, ooh. I feel like it doesn't want to stay in the spot where I am dark. One thing I'm going to do, and I do this sometimes when I have extra darkness, if you set your under eyes with translucent powder, it does accentuate the darkness under your eyes. That's just how it is. So I use like a powder foundation sometimes. It's gonna be Cake City. It's gonna be bad. I'm just saying that right now. But I'm just gonna hit that area where the darkness is, because sometimes I do that. But that brightener is so much, like that side is so much better. So if you guys want a good combo, I love this combo. Actually, it's the best combo I've tried as of late because when I smile, it's not as cakey as I usually get. Because I can get really bad under there because I try to cover my imperfections a little too much, but we are all learning, aren't we? Okay guys, so I am back. I'm finished with everything. My 100% honest review is I actually really love this concealer. I feel like in my circumstance, because I do have so much pigmentation and issues with that area, it's a great concealer. It's not as drying, but it's pretty drying. I feel like it's in between like Tarte's Shape Tape and like Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics. It's like the in-between. Yeah, it's an in-between both of them. It is drying, so you have to keep that in mind if you have dry under eyes. I think that's why it worked so well on this side, because this product is a very tacky, dewy, brightening product, and I feel like it really helped without it creasing too. So I really recommend using it with this product if you do have super dry under eyes like I do and pigmentation issues. If you don't have pigmentation issues or really dry under eyes, this concealer is really good for probably oily skin or normal skin. I really liked it, especially on my forehead. Right now I have Botox, so I don't have any lines for it to fall into, but I do have so much texture on my forehead. And right now you can't see any of it. Well, for me, this is a good day. So yeah, this is my face. Beautiful, as you can tell. But this side, no under eye brightener. This side, under eye brightener with the concealer. This one has the concealer. And then I have concealer on my forehead and then around my lips. I would say I would give this concealer an A. Not an A+, but an A. I really like this concealer. It's a good concealer. Yes, I did have to touch up in some areas, but I feel like that was my fault. Maybe it was the way my sponge is, because I do have a different technique, I guess. I don't really know, but it's not creasing one bit. But it did crease on this side. This side I didn't use the brightener. It did crease right away. So I had to hurry up and use the brightening powder from Laura Mercier. Maybe that was my issue. Sometimes when I use translucent powder, that's when I start to get the dark hollows there. So kind of take that with a grain of salt. I recommend to use powder that, or even a setting powder that has color, so you don't get that issue, because I feel like translucent powders really do that to me. They give you that kind of, you know what I'm talking about? This part. Darkness when you set it, and again it gets real dry. So yeah, there's the end of my review. The color range is great. It does oxidize as soon as it gets on your skin, so you have to be kind of, I don't know, wary about that. Also, go to the store to get this color matched. Like I said, I have to use two because I don't have the perfect color. You know what this concealer really reminds me of? The Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. It's almost a dupe for that. I'm going to put the price point down in the description box. I'm thinking it's a good price point because it is NYX and you can get it at Target and Ulta. But yeah, so there's the end of my review. I hope you guys liked it. I love doing reviews here on my channel. It's just, I don't know, I love to mix beauty back into my channel as well. Spice it up. I know a lot of you guys are moms, and this is a good mom concealer, and this is a good mom e.l.f. $10 beauty blender sponge. I'll put that in the link below too. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys like my review. Oh wait, before you guys go, can you please subscribe, because I know a lot of you guys are watching are not subscribed to me, because it shows me who's subscribed and who's not. So go ahead and subscribe, like my video, because it helps a lot, and I want to keep making more videos for you guys. Anyways, I will see you guys later.